Good morning and welcome to all BSc first year students, semester 2nd in online lecture series. In this online lecture series, we have seen first, we have studied the paper 4th, fish seed production technology and hatcheries management. In this paper 4th, we have completed 2 units. Unit first, different sources of natural seed collection and band breeding, and unit second, seed production with the help of artificial fertilization by stripping method, and second important article aspect, that is induced breeding by hypophysis. Up to these 2 units we have studied, we have completed the aspects related to the fish seed production. Those requirement of fish seed, these are to be important. Those requirement of fish seed is to be found in Indian Peninsula for the culture, for the aquaculturist or for the pisciculturist. Means to obtain, to use all water sources, those water sources which is to be available in Indian region. When all these water sources, these are to be under the cultivation of aquaculture, and for this cultivation required quality and quantity of seed, these are to be available easily. Then and then all these sources, these are to be under the cultivation, under the aquaculture. All these aspects, these are to be seen, these are to be studied in last few lectures. Now today we have started the new paper, paper number 3rd, semester 2nd, BSc first year online lecture series of fishery science, optional subject fishery science. In this paper 3rd, freshwater aquaculture technology. Paper 3rd is the freshwater aquaculture technology. In this freshwater aquaculture technology, which are the important freshwater aquaculture techniques, and these techniques, these are to be adopted, these techniques, these are to be understood by the rawman or the common fisherman to increase the fish production, to increase the aquaculture production. In this paper 3rd, freshwater fish culture technology, in which the first point, first article we have seen, we have studied, that is importance of aquaculture, objectives of aquaculture and scope of aquaculture. Importance, objectives and scope of aquaculture. One by one we have seen, we have studied all these aspects. In first point, importance of aquaculture, first we have seen, first we have studied. Importance of aquaculture. Introduction. Fish production was previously depend upon capture fishery. Presently fish yield decreases gradually in capture fisheries due to indiscriminate catching of fish. Fish production was previously depend upon capture fishery. Those fishes, these are to be caught, those fishes, these are to be captured. But presently fish yield decreases gradually, continuously in capture fisheries, because due to indiscriminate catching of fish. In the indiscriminate type of catching of fish, all varieties of fishes, these are to be catching. There is no discrimination, there is no separation, segregation. Therefore a variable alternatives by which fish production could be increased. Therefore a variable alternative by which fish production could be increased through a popularized biotechnique called as aquaculture. What is in the aquaculture? A variable alternative by which fish production could be increased through a popularized biotechnique called as aquaculture. Culture of fishery includes the practice of rearing. Culture fishery includes the practice of rearing fishes and other aquatic organisms other aquatic organisms in small impounded water such as ponds, lakes, small tanks, reservoirs, etc. Means aquaculture system includes the practice of rearing fishes, rearing of other aquatic organisms or animals in small impounded or small embankment. These are to be constructed. Impoundment which is to be constructed by human being. Which are the impoundments? That is the ponds, lakes, small tanks. All these are the impoundment. These are to be constructed by human being, and such artificial impoundment, culture of aquatic organisms, animal, these are to be done. It is called as aquaculture. Commercially important culturable indigenous as well as exotic fishes. Commercially important culturable, those are to be cultured in ponds, those are to be cultured in lakes, rivers, reservoirs. In these water bodies, fishes can be cultured. These are to be called as culturable indigenous species. Indigenous fishes, which are what is the indigenous fishes? Those fishes which is to be found in native of India. Those fish origin is to be India. These fishes, these are called as indigenous fishes, means their origin is India. As well as exotic fish species. Those fishes, these are to be not native to the India, but these are to be transported to other countries, foreign countries, in our country for culture practice, for culture purpose. These fishes, these are called as the exotic fish species, such as Chinese carp, grass carp, silver carp. These are the various types of exotic fish species which is to be transported for culture in foreign countries, in other countries. These commercially important culturable indigenous as well as exotic fish species and other organisms are bred and reared on scientific lines. These fishes, these are to be bred and reared on scientific lines, and when they reach the desired length and weight, they are harvested, and after harvesting, these fishes, these are to be marketed in market. It is to be marketed in market, means on a scientific manner, on a scientific way, systematic way. Scientific way means the fishes, these are to be bred, these are to be cultured in a systematic way, in a systematic manner. It is called as the culture of fishes, and after culture they are attain desired length and required weight, and when these are to be attained desired length and weight, then these are to be harvested. These harvested fishes, these are to be marketed in market depending upon good price, depending upon demand. Culture fishery is also practiced in large impoundment. Culture fishery is also practiced in large impoundment through pen or cage culture, or these culture fishery is also cultured in impoundment as mariculture, then raceway culture or ranching culture based on capture fisheries, raft culture, rock culture, tray culture, or people and that is pole culture and line culture. Means fishes, these are to be cultured in large impoundment such as pen culture, such as cage culture, such as raceway culture, such as raft culture, rock culture, tray culture, pole culture, or in line culture. Fishes, these are to be cultured and increase the production of fish. These are called as culture. Then what is the definition of culture? Culture of aquatic plants and animals. Culture of aquatic plants and animals in aquatic environment is called as aquaculture. What is by aquaculture? Culture of aquatic plants and aquatic animals in aquatic environment. That culture is called as aquaculture. Or another definition, aquaculture may be defined as the farming and husbandry of economically important aquatic plants and animals under controlled control conditions is called as aquaculture. What is by aquaculture? Aquaculture may be defined as the farming and husbandry of economically important aquatic plants and animals. Economically important aquatic plants and animals under control condition. These are called as aquaculture. It is called as aquaculture. Or another definition of aquaculture: production of aquatic food animals. Production of aquatic food animals in a given body of water. In a given body of water, such as pond, such as lake, such as rivers, such as reservoirs, etc. Using scientific methods. Using scientific methods of feeding, breeding, and spawning, etc. So as to increase the output, to increase the fish production. It is called as aquaculture. What is by aquaculture? Production of aquatic food animals in a given body of water, such as pond, lake, rivers, reservoirs, using scientific method of feeding, breeding, etc. so as to enhance or increase the output, increase the production of that aquatic animal is called as aquaculture. The cultivation of another definition. The cultivation of number of economically useful. The cultivation of number of economically useful plants and animals. Cultivation of number of economically useful plants and animals in a water body is called as aquaculture. What is by aquaculture? Cultivation of a number of economically useful plants and animals in a water body is called as aquaculture. Or rearing and management of aquatic animals. Rearing and management of aquatic animals on large scale production of fish. Rearing and management of aquatic animals on large scale production of fish for human benefits. Large scale production of fish for human benefit. It is called as aquaculture. It is most simple and scientific and very broad definition. What is by aquaculture? Rearing and management of aquatic animals on large scale production of fish for human benefit, human using, that is called as aquaculture. Or another definition: culture of food animals. Culture of food animals. These culture of food animals in water is a simple culture of food animal in water is a simple translate mean of aquaculture, such as fishes, crabs, lobster, frogs, prawns. All of these animals, which are animals, that may be fish, that may be crab, that may be lobster, that may be frog, or that may be prawns, etc. cultured in a specially designed habitat. Cultured, grow in a specially designed habitat. Successful aquaculture practice needs to study. Practice needs to study the food and feeding habits. The food and feeding habits, habitat, reproduction, and processing, etc. of food animals. etc. of food animals to be used in culture. It is called as aquaculture. What is by aquaculture? Remember, culture of food animals in water in a simple translate meaning of aquaculture, such as fishes, crabs, lobster, frogs, prawns, etc. cultured in a specially designed habitat. Successful aquaculture practice needs to study the food and feeding habitat, reproduction, and processing, etc. of food animals to be used in culture. It is called as aquaculture. It is called as aquaculture. The aim of fish culture or aquaculture. What is the aim of fish culture or aquaculture? The aim of fish culture or aquaculture is the rational rearing of fish, including notably the control of growth and breeding. What is by main aim of breeding? What is the main aim of aquaculture? The main aim of aquaculture or culture of aquatic animal is the rational rearing of fish, rational rearing of fish, including notably the control of growth and breeding of fish. That control of breeding and growth of breeding is to be cultured notably in a controlled condition. It is called as the main aim of aquaculture. Rearing of fish is not only concerned with quantitative growth, but also with improving the quality of the product. Fish culture permits the supervision and regulation of reproduction. Feeding, quantitative growth, and control of the size of fish, as well as stocking and maintenance of water body, instead of leaving this to nature, is the main objective of this aquaculture. Means rearing of fish is not only concerned with quantitative growth but also with improving the quality of the product. Fish culture is permit the supervision and regulation of reproduction. Feeding, quantitative growth and control of the size of fish, as well as stocking and maintenance of water body, instead of leaving this to nature. Aquaculture is principally practiced in ponds. There is a distinction or difference between complete and restricted fish farming. There is a difference or distinction separate that between complete fish farming and restricted fish farming. Complete fish farming start with the production of egg to full size of fish for food or to be used as a breeding stock. It is called as complete fish farming. Complete fish farming means this complete fish farming is to be start from production of eggs. First eggs these are to be produced, then these eggs are to be hatched into hatching pits, then hatching is to be done, spawn is to be produced, then these spawn is to be kept into nursery ponds, then nursery pond to, that is a rearing ponds to stocking ponds, and then in stocking pond it is to be stocked for breeding purpose, for breeding condition, or it is to be after stocking it is to be harvested and marketed in market. It is called as complete fish farming. And restricted fish farming means any one stage of the fish or fingerlings can be done with farming is called as restricted farming. Not complete farming is to be done, but any one stage, that may be up to fry or spawn, fish seed these are to be produced, and thereafter the process is to be stopped. Thereafter, that is, farming is to be not done in our farm, then it is to be called as restricted farming. Any one stage of fish seed these are to be cultured, these are to be grown, and thereafter culturing is to be stopped, thereafter culturing is to be not done. It is called as restricted fish farming. Means two complete fish farm and restricted fish farm, these are to be done, these are to be seen to these fish. Then which are these different fish farms aims, and these are the different definitions of these aquaculture. Here we have seen only just introduction and definition of aquaculture. Then in next part we have studied importance of aquaculture. Why this aquaculture these are to be important? What is the use of this aquaculture in our Indian peninsula, in our Indian region? Why this aquaculture these are to be important? Why weightage is to be given to this aquaculture for more practices as well as for more culture technique? It is to be we have seen in next week. Hope you have understood. This is the introduction and definition of aquaculture. In next part we have seen the importance. Thank you all of you.